Hi, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and friends of Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram with your favorite cricket show, Cricket Happenings. Well, today we are going to look at England's reply to Australia's 98 on the second day, and in fact, they have taken a massive 346-run lead. Currently, they have finished at 444 for five, with Jonathan Trott leading the way, not out on an unbeaten 141. Matt Pryor is 75 not out. As far as the match between India and South Africa is concerned, the match really turned on its head actually. One never expected that, and now it's going to be a definite result in this match because 18 wickets have fallen on this day, and South Africa are the one who is at the receiving end. Well, India's last four wickets was wrapped up immediately, and 205 all out India, and South Africa looking good at 67 for 2, suddenly collapsed, 8 wickets falling for 61 runs, with Zahir Khan getting 3 wickets and Harbhajan Singh sharing the spoils with Zahir Khan. In fact, he was the best, he got 4 wickets. And India, in their second dig, are 92 for 4. So, in essence, if you see, India are 166 runs ahead with 6 wickets remaining. And if I get time, I would also preview the second 2020 international, which is going to be played between New Zealand and Pakistan today, and this will be played at Hamilton. But first, let's go and see what happened at the Ashes test in the fourth test on the second day. Well, as far as the second day was concerned, as you know, Andrew Strauss and Cook were looking good, 157. In fact, Cook was the one who was out early today when Siddle got a ball to Cook, which actually lifted, and Watson actually took the catch, and Alistair Cook was gone. Caught Watson bowled Siddle for 82 with 11-4. So that was the first wicket to go. And Strauss also soon followed Cook as Siddle got a ball to really kick up. And actually, it was a very good catch held by Hussey at Gully. He struck his hand and it was going away from him, just plucked it from thin air, and Strauss was gone. Caught Hussey bowled Siddle for 69 with 5 boundaries. So that was 170 for 2 at that stage. Peterson and Trott were in the middle, and then Peterson and Trott went on to stitch together a very good partnership. In fact, they had a 92-run partnership between Peterson and Trott, and Peterson and Trott just went as far as Trott was concerned. Trott was playing a lot of, he was very, very strong on the leg side. He was also punctuating it with some cover drives in the middle. As far as Peterson was concerned, his driving was absolutely superb, and his straight drives were simply absolute copybook stuff. And Peterson was also pulling well too. But well, let me tell you, there was an instance when Peterson was on 49, and he got and in fact there was a loud appeal, and actually Brad Haddin had actually took the catch, and Ponting appealed, and then they had to go for the referral. And once the referral was given, it was disputed by Ponting. Ponting, even after the third umpire had given not out, he kept on disputing it. Probably he felt it was an edge, and both of them, in fact, Ponting's behavior, unfortunately, was not something which one would have expected from Ricky Ponting's caliber, who has been such experienced person in Australia. He kept on arguing with Alim Dar, the umpire. He kept on arguing with Peterson and all the other players. And besides, that was not something which one would have really, even the experts like Ian Chappell and other players actually criticized what Ponting did. It was not something that, because once a decision has been given by the third umpire, that means it has been analyzed properly and then given. And it was a real surprise that Ponting kept on arguing. Probably the form is telling on Ponting. Ponting, as you know, nowadays is not in some good form. He's really struggling, and probably it has really gone to his head now. And Ponting, I think, needs to really calm himself and take things a bit easy. Well, so Alistair Cook and so Jonathan Trott and Peterson continued in their fashion, took the score on to 262, and that was the time when Peterson fell as Siddle came in, and he was bowling with a lot of fire and enthusiasm, as he actually had Kevin Peterson LBW with a ball that came in sharply, and Peterson was trapped. LBW bowled Siddle for 51 of 89 deliveries with 7 fours, 262 for 3, and suddenly England lost 2 quick wickets as Collingwood departed. Collingwood, again continuing his poor form in the series, like Ricky Ponting, was caught in the deep, actually tried to pull a ball from Johnson, and Siddle took the catch at 8 of 15 balls with 1-4. And Ian Bell, disappointed by actually hooking Johnson into the hands of Siddle once again, and Ben was gone for one of just 13 deliveries, and they were at that stage. England were 286 for 5. It looked like Australia could do something out of it, but no. But after that, it was Jonathan Trott who was stroking the ball sweetly, went on to get his century, his 5th Test century, and what a player Jonathan Trott has become for England. Absolutely superb the way he bats, and looking so confident when he plays, and he was the one who was actually anchoring the innings. And then Matt Pryor was giving company. He played some sweet strokes in his stroke, and both of them from 286 for 5, they finished it close at 444 for 5 with Jonathan Trott not out on 141 of 278 balls with 12 fours, and Matt Pryor also looking good, not out on 7,505 balls, 10 fours, and this partnership has already gone on to massive proportions, over 130 runs, I reckon. If you do the calculation, it is more than 160 runs unbeaten partnership going on, and England are looking pretty strong on the second day, 346 run with 5 wickets still remaining, and I think Australia are really going to find it very difficult to wriggle out of this test match. Well, as far as the bowling figures were concerned, Hilfenhaus 29 overs 9 minutes, none for 72 was not good at all. Ryan Harris 25 overs 7 minutes, none for 83 was not able to swing the ball today. Mitchell Johnson 25 overs 2 minutes, 2 for 103. Even though he took it, he still could have bowled much better. Probably his line was a bit odd today. Peter Siddle was the best, 26 overs 8 minutes, 58 runs and 3 wickets. Shane Watson 10 overs 1 maiden, none for 34. Stephen Smith 18 overs 3 maidens, none for 71. Michael Clarke 3 overs no maiden, none for 12. So this is as far as England and Australia is concerned on the second day of the 4th Ashes Test series here. And now we shift our attention to Kingsmead in Durban, where, as I said, the match really turned on its head. India, starting at the overnight score of 183 for 6, were completely bundled up by, the 4 wickets were quickly wrapped up by the South Africans in the morning, with the first wicket to go was Harbhajan Singh, who was caught by de Villiers of the bowling of Dale Steyn for 21 of 39 balls with 2 fours, and then after that the tail was totally exposed. Markel actually had Zahir Khan caught behind for a duck. Ishan Sharma not out on 1. Sreesanth was caught behind the bowling of Markel for a duck. Mahendra Singh Dhoni was a victim of Steyn getting a 6th wicket haul here. Dhoni caught Peterson, bowled Steyn 35, 57 balls, 3 fours and 1 6, 205 all out India. And this was on the second day, and Dale Steyn was the best of the bowlers, 19 overs 6 maidens, 50 runs and 6 wickets. Tremendous bowling figures from Dale Steyn. Mon Markle 19.1 overs 3 maidens, 268. Sotsobe 11 overs 3 maidens, 240. Jack Scalise 8 overs 2 maidens, none for 18, and Paul Harris 8 overs 1 maiden, none for 26. South Africa started their reply. Kevin Peterson, Graham Smith, as I said, it was very important that we had to see the battle. Zahir Khan was back. He had the red cherry in his hand, and he was just longing to bowl to Graham Smith, and that's what he did. And Zahir Khan once again nipped Graham Smith, as Graham Smith played a very loose prod, and Dhoni behind the stumps made no mistake. And Graham Smith once again a victim of Zahir Khan, caught Dhoni, bowled Khan for 9. So that was the first wicket to go, with the South African score on 23. Alvaro Peterson exposed all his stumps and tried to flick a ball from Zahir Khan. His bails was knocked off, and Alvaro Peterson was walking bowled with Zahir Khan for 24 of 39 balls with 3 fours. So the second wicket to go for South Africa, 46 for 2 at that stage. And then Hashim Amla and Kallis combined. Amla was playing some handsome strokes in front of the wicket. And as far as Jack Scalise is concerned, both of them were going on pretty nicely and looked like they were the ones who were really taking, and score of 67 for 2 at that stage. And that was the time South Africa completely collapsed, and that was the wicket of Jack Scalise. This was a very silly run out actually. Hashim Amla had driven the ball back to Ishan Sharma. Ishan Sharma just, I would say, unintentionally just parried the ball onto the stumps, and the ball rolled onto the stumps to catch Jack Scalise out of the ground, and Jack Scalise was run out for 10 of 17 balls with 2 fours, and that was 67 for 3 for South Africa. After that, it triggered a real collapse. 7 wickets fell for an addition of just more than 60 runs, as the first wicket to go was A.B. de Villiers, who got a snorter from Sreesanth, absolutely unplayable, and A.B. de Villiers actually got a thumb onto it, and Dhoni behind that stumps took the catch. A.B. de Villiers gone, caught Dhoni, bowled Sreesanth for a duck. After that, it was the time for Hashim Amla, after playing the highest score of 33, was Harbhajan Singh came in, and Harbhajan Singh had Amla, L.B. de Villiers. He tried to go for a sweep stroke across the. He played across, and he was trapped. LBW bowled Harbhajan Singh for 33 with 5 fours. Ashwell Prince disappointed, as he tried to play a punch down the the offside, but Zahir Khan was pretty quick for that, and Aishal Prince was bowled by Zahir Khan for 13 with 2 fours. And then it was a procession. After that, it was all over. The tail was exposed. Harbhajan Singh came and took 3 wickets out of that, but Dale Steyn caught Dravid. And this was Dravid's catch, a beautiful catch taken by Dravid in the slips, actually, as Dale Steyn tried to play Harbhajan Singh, and Dravid actually the ball just eluded Dhoni too, the wicketkeeper. But the first slip anticipation of Dravid was superb, as he actually held a one-handed unnatural hand catch. That was, he caught it on the left hand, and Dale Steyn was gone. Caught Dravid, bowled Harbhajan Singh for 1, and that was Dravid's 200th catch in his entire career. Paul Harris was taken superbly by Pujara at forward short leg of the bowling of Harbhajan Singh for duck, and after that there were some very good catches too. Again, Mon Markle was caught very well in the deep by Harbhajan Singh off the bowling of Ishan Sharma for 10 with 1 4. So Sobe was caught by Vijay of the bowling of Harbhajan Singh for a duck. That brought an end to the South African innings, 131 all out in reply to India's 205, and Mark Boucher was not out on 16 of 24 balls with 2 fours. 131 was South Africa's score, conceding a lead of 74 runs to India. And looking at the Indian bowling card there, Zahid Khan, 13 overs, 2 maidens, 3 for 36. Splendid bowling from Zahid Khan. See what a difference he has made to the scheme of things for India. As I said, he is the bulwark of India as far as the pace attack is concerned, because he will do everything. He will move the new ball, he will get reverse swing of the old ball. That's what he precisely did. But today it was all the red cherry which did the damage, and also had his bunny boy Smith's wicket in his bag. Sreesanth, 8 overs, no maiden, 1 for 41. Ishan Sharma was not good today, 9 overs, 2 maidens, 142. Harbhajan Singh was absolutely bowling like a match winner. 7.2 overs, 2 maidens, 10 runs and 4 wickets. Was very, I was very delighted to see Harbhajan Singh really bowl so well today. Well, so 174 run lead. India started. India, Sehwag and Vijay gave a good start, a decent start of 42, with Sehwag actually going off by playing some very good strokes. He was hitting on the leg side, he was playing on the offside, he was as usual crashing some boundaries, and Murli Vijay was very watchful. But then at the score of 42, India lost their first wicket when Virender Sehwag was caught behind the bowling of Sobe, who gave them the breakthrough for 32 of 31 deliveries, 6 fours. That is number 1 wicket for India. And after that, Murli Vijay followed him to the pavilion with the score on 44, when Murli Vijay was caught by Hashim Amla of the bowling of Mon Markle for 9 of 27 balls with 1 4. And Vijay actually got a ball that lifted from Markle off a good length spot, and Vijay, all he could do was actually fend it. It lobbed gently to Amla, who took the catch, and Vijay was gone. Rahul Dravid and Tendulkar started off with a flash pass point for 4, but then Dravid fell as India suddenly lost 2 quick wickets once again, as Dravid was the first to go. So Sobe had Dravid caught behind for 2 of 7 balls, and Tendulkar was caught brilliantly by De Villiers, as Tendulkar tried to cut it, and De Villiers in the slip took a beautiful catch of the bowling of Dale Steyn for 6. And again Tendulkar playing a loose stroke. 90 at that time, India's score stood for 56 for 4, and after that Lakshman and Pujara played out till stumps, with Lakshman not out on 23 of 59 balls with 4 fours, playing some stunning drives. Lakshman, as usual, effortless strokes from him, and Pujara also buckling down, not out on 10 of 51 balls with 1 4. 92 for 4 India finished with at the end of the second day, in a day in which 18 wickets fell, and India leading by 166 runs with 6 more wickets remaining. I saw the bowling figures was Dale Steyn once again, 7 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 27. Mon Markle, 7 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 17. So Sobe was the most successful, 6.5 overs, 2 maidens, 16 runs and 2 wickets, and bad light stop play. Jack Scally, 6 overs, 1 maiden, none for 18, and Paul Harris, 4 overs, 1 maiden, none for 8. So that is as far as this match is concerned. I think in this match it is a definite result now. India has to put up some more runs on the board, and now what I think is VVS Lakshman made a statement that if India could make 250, they could really do something, and it looks like VVS Lakshman's statement is slowly going to come true, because India made 205 but bowled out South Africa for 131 and are 166 runs ahead, and probably if India can reach 250 by 250 by tomorrow, and then probably 300 runs, and then give I think South Africa will find it a bit difficult. but I'm sure they will be more disciplined this time. But well, so now since I've covered all those two matches, what I can do